What if the life you have always wanted is based off one decision that you have to make, especially now in 2025 with everything that's crazy that's going on? Now, I had to make a decision a couple of years ago, which pivot my career, and this how everything changed for me and my family. So what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Right Choice, on the Transparency Show. And it's been a while. I'm sorry, you guys that has was on my channel showing me a lot of love when I was consistent, but life happens. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I'm on here right now. But it is what it is. But I really want to talk about this topic right here about the best decision that I have made, pivoting my career. And the reason I want to talk about this because I think it's more important now to talk about this than ever. Just because, as you can see, everything that's going on right now in the world. 2025 has been actually tough for a lot of people. Trump got in office. A lot of people's getting laid off. You have tariff issues with jacking up the pricing. You have a lot of unemployments. You have high rocket, I mean, high repossessions going on. Bankruptcies is going on. All of them are drastically high. And it's affecting a lot of families right now. And a lot of people are scrambling, figuring out what they need to do with their life, or getting in the corner, really thinking about what's their next move, where they should pivot to. And my suggestion for you is really just pray about it, have faith within yourself, and try to see what is your next move moving forward to help out yourself and your family. That's what I had to do. I had to pivot and make a switch for me because, as most people know, that I was in real estate. I did real estate full time for 4 or 5 years. And the other year it was very hard. It was very hard for me and my family. And I had to make a decision to give up that full time me grinding in real estate when it was very tough and find me a job. And I was looking for a job for months. I don't mean months. I couldn't find a job for months. And I have a really good resume. A bachelor's degree, went to one of the best schools in the United States. Have a great resume. Did a lot of work for a lot of Fortune 500 companies, a lot of celebrities, athletes, and it was hard for me to get a job. And I say all that because I never stopped looking for a job, even though I was still doing real estate. My deals wasn't flowing in a lot. I end up transitioning into teaching. I teach. I'm a teacher now. Yes, I'm a teacher. Out of out of all things in the world, I would never thought I would be teaching right now. But that was basically the best decision I had ever made in my life. I went from making six figures every single year to teaching, which only makes here in Florida around 50 some thousand dollars starting out. Teachers don't make a lot of money. But for me, that was six figures to me because it was guaranteed money. Something that I can count on every single month that I know I can take care of my mortgage. We have a place to stay. In real estate, you don't have that. I didn't have that luxury of making sure that I know guaranteed I would get money every single month. So I pivoted. And right now, in 2025, I can honestly say that I'm doing better now when I was doing real estate full time, especially monetary wise. And my time is a little different because I'm now have the flexibility, but I'm working on that. But money wise, I'm doing better now than I was when I was full time doing real estate. It sounds crazy because you do get a bigger check in real estate, but now I maneuver a little differently and I set up different kind of relationships to help me out monthly to get to guaranteed money on different levels to make sure I take care of my family, make sure I still have money in the bank, and make sure that I can get back to us doing vacations like we used to. So I made a pivot. And I say all this because what pivot do you need to make to change the trajectory of your life right now? That's the whole purpose of this video. A lot of people are stuck right now, don't know which moves to make or don't really have an understanding of really what's really going on right now in the world. So my question for you is, where are you sitting at right now? Are you in a situation that you may get laid off in your job? Do you work for the government and you have to get a servants or you have to make a decision, you have to leave? Are you in a situation that you're not making enough money for ends meet because your rent's going up or the rent's high, or are you trying to you want to move to another location? Are you in a situation that you're losing your home? Are you in a situation that you're losing your car? These are all things you got to look in the mirror and be like, what can I do to stay afloat or to get ahead? Is that finding a trade? or finding something that will allow me to make extra money? Or does that, or do you have to look in the mirror and be like, do I need to switch my whole profession and go on something that I never thought about doing? These are questions that you should be asking yourself. I know I did. Only reason I thought about me teaching because a couple of things. One, I'm cool with the kids. I don't mind. I love the kids. Two, I said I wouldn't mind teaching. Now, the crazy thing about me teaching, now I teach something I do for a living, which is video production. I can honestly say, if I didn't teach video production in school right now, I don't think I would last. Just to be honest with you. I was blessed to be at a school that allows me to do what I do, that gets results and get kids where they need to be so they can flourish and be great and be winners at the end of the day. So that just lined up with me. And I'm very blessed to be in that situation, which a lot of people are not in that kind of situation. So for you, what does that look like? Do you need to go back to school? Do you need to get that? Do you need to get an education, a bachelor degree, a doctorate degree, so you can keep on climbing that ladder to make more money? Or you need to go in that direction to go into another field or another career that makes you more money. These are things you have to think about. It's no more that you can stay at one job, that one job has the income that's gonna get you keep you where you want to be or get you where you want to be or where you want to go. I did a video a while back about, I think I did anyways, a video about how much, like here in Florida, where you need to be at monthly wise to make sure, because you need to be around making $120,000 or so to be comfortable here in Florida now. Especially if you just bought a house, you're buying a car. Cars are like 700 plus. Mortgage for a nice home, you're looking at high twos, really in the $3,000 a month. That's a big check. So I say all this because I want you guys to look in the mirror. I want to be honest with you guys. It's not easy out here. I get on to my daughters all the time about what is your next step. You may start it here, but what's the step after that? Because this is just entry level where you at. Life is not getting no easier, as we can see, as everybody can see. Even for people that was making six figures every single year that's getting cut right now, they have to figure it out too as well. It's not easy for nobody. You have to figure out ways to bring in multiple streams of income because it's so hard right now to find a good job that will allow you to make six figures even at an entry level. I don't know, can real estate, yes, you can, but you got right now it's so hard. That's why my first time making six figures was in real estate. And me getting into teaching, I had a lifestyle that I already created already before I got into teaching. I wasn't about to change my lifestyle, me and my family, because I reduced my income drastically. I just had to bust my butt, build relationships, shake hands, never burn bridges, and all that led up to where I'm at today, that I'm definitely very blessed from the position I am now. And I'm also blessed and I thank God for the pivot move that I made to me teaching. I never wake up in the morning and say that I gotta go to work and teach. I haven't said it not one time. Um, but can you say that about your job that you're currently at right now? Can you say that about where you want to go next in your life? Are you at a job that doesn't allow you to have no growth? Even for my wife was at a new position and she moved up 3 times in 6 years, and she's got herself back up and going good too as well right now. So wherever you at, don't be closed minded where you at. See if there's opportunities and bless your butt to move up with the opportunities so they can see that you're valuable. Because once they see that you're not valuable, you're gone. Just like AI. AI's kicking a lot of people out of their jobs. So, I ramble in just a little bit, but I want to come here and talk about that, about the best decision I made and my pivot move, which was me going into the teacher field. What is your pivot move and what does that look like for you? Think about that. Look in the mirror, ask questions, get in a new circle, go to different kind of meetings, meetings around wherever you're from, wherever you live, to see what everybody else is doing. And you may be interested in whatever endeavor that they're doing. You may want to try that out. Man, it's a time to try something new. Be uncomfortable. Do something uncomfortable so you can get comfortable with that new thing that you're uncomfortable with and see how it changes your life. And I'm out. Peace.